Hello everyone, I'm Matt Mitrovich, the Alternate Historian. In an effort to appease the almighty YouTube algorithm and to stop hearing people express surprise to find that I'm still making videos for YouTube, I'm going to start making more videos. Specifically more short-form videos in between some of my longer ones. And I'm starting with a map analysis of this map created by Chewy Lemonhead. Posted in September 2020 to the Imaginary Maps subreddit, this map seems to have several names, but I'm going with Morebay City for simplicity's sake. It focuses on an American protectorate situated around Morecambe Bay in northwest England. The map is set in an alternate history where the Great War started in 1908, with Britain, France, and Russia attacking Germany, Italy, and Austria-Hungary. Although no specific reason is given, perhaps in this timeline the Casablanca Affair of 1908, where German deserters of the French Foreign Legion were arrested in Morocco after being guaranteed safe passage by the local German consul, goes differently. Maybe one of the deserters is killed during their arrest, and with tensions running high between France and Germany, neither side is able to resolve it peacefully, and thus war breaks out. As the war drags on, the United States actually sides with Germany, and together they win the war in 1913. The empires of Britain, France, Russia, and Austria-Hungary all collapse, with Britain and France's colonial empires being divided among the victorious allies. Britain also loses all of Ireland to what would become the United Republic of Ireland, while the U.S. gains a protectorate over the Isle of Man. Furthermore, at some point in 1913, America seized the area around Morecambe Bay, and in the peace treaty received a lease on it from Britain. Ultimately, the post-war suffering of the British people is too great, and they rise up in 1916. Inspired by this alternate timeline's Russian Revolution of 1914, the People's Union of Great Britain is established with a supreme minister at its head. Also, like the Russians, they too execute their royal family and abolish old titles. After the British Revolution, the U.S. organized the area they occupied into the Free City of Morebay and guaranteed its independence from Britain. Over the decades, America invested a ton of money into the region and united the scattered towns into one major city. The Free City became a refuge for people fleeing communism in Western Europe, France having also experienced their own leftist revolution. Morebay even attracted people from India, West Africa, and Jews, which makes you wonder if Israel does not exist in this timeline. By 2003, present day for this map, America's lease over Morebay City is coming to an end. But it doesn't look like America is willing to just give up this city to Communist Britain. It appears America may be willing to let the people of the Free City decide, but what they will decide and what Britain will do about it remains to be seen. Also, I'm just going to assume Britain left a Comintern because I don't think any timeline can avoid Brexit. Anywho, as you can probably guess, Chewy is attempting to parallel the history of Hong Kong, but putting it in Europe instead of southern China. It's not a complete one-for-one, but you can certainly see some of these parallels by just looking at the maps. I do like the micro scale of this map. So many genre maps are world, regional, or country maps. Not many are done for cities, even fewer feature fictional cities, especially in a region that doesn't get a lot of attention, even in our timeline. Also, like any good alternate history map, it teaches me things about history that I didn't already know. For example, did you know the region includes Swarthmore Hall, which used to be a meeting place for the first Quakers in the 17th century? Presumably, this building would still be standing in the middle of the fictional metropolis of Morebay. Additionally, I should also point out that there is a bridge over the bay, which is something that doesn't exist in our timeline. There have been several proposals, but so far no serious plans to build it. If the bridge is ever built, it would be the longest bridge in Europe, which I'm sure is something Morebay City is proud of in this alternate timeline. Speaking of things Morebay City is happy to have, I'm sure it also helped that in our timeline, Morecambe Bay holds Britain's second largest natural gas field, which probably helped fund Morebay City's expansion when it was eventually discovered. Granted, I do have some criticisms of this map. For example, I have questions on why America sided with Germany in this timeline. Chewy mentions America having a pro-German president at the time, who presumably wasn't William Howard Taft, who would have been president in our timeline around the point of divergence, and who was not pro-German. So this suggests multiple points of divergence, which causes me to knock a few points from the map for lack of plausibility. Also, I'm not sure why America launched a seaborne invasion of Cumbria. Perhaps during the war they invaded Ireland first and used that as a springboard to attack Britain proper? I don't know, it just raises a lot of questions for me. Nevertheless, this is a great map, and I think it would make for a great setting in an alternate history spy thriller. I do hope to see more maps by Chewy Lemonhead in this timeline, and if you would like to see me analyze more alternate history maps, please send me your favorite map along with a link to the original creator. You can find my email address in the description below. Well, that's all I have to say on the subject. If you enjoy what I do, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, support me on Patreon. I'm Matt Mitrich, the Alternate Historian. See you guys next time on Halloween. Bye.